frustration has set in as this thing's going crazy. This my setup. Anyway, I want to continue with part 2 of this. Diddy Accuser exposes A-list celebs and his mom. I need to get to that part because I want to know what the hell's going on. Anyway, let's keep going with this shit.
It's the girls' champagne, it's the guys' champagne. Girls don't drink the guys' champagne, girls don't drink the guys'. So it's like, I think he kind of told the guests, hey, if you want to drink, look for, just look for a stage and you're going to find something you need, you know what I mean? So we were elevated above the crowd. And so, but we were instructed to only drink from certain liquor bottles. It's the girls' champagne, it's the guys' champagne. Girls don't drink the guys' champagne, girls don't drink the boys' champagne. And all the champagne was laced with.
That was Ashton Kutcher right there talking, by the way.
Ketamine, like horse tranquilizer, ecstasy. That's not allegedly. We were all doped up. And to this day, I believe we all, and I know I do, have a chemical imbalance. Like whenever I drink anything, it could be one glass of wine, all of a sudden I'm a stripper, I'm a P-star. Like on my mind, I just black out and I'm that. I'm She Diddy.
Oh, wow.
You know, Orlando Brown running around like I'm Puff. He not really act like it to everybody else. Everybody looking like he want attention, like he wilding, like, but it's something about when he drugged you that he stood over you, like infusing himself into you while you laid there unconscious. And it's like it became a part of you. Because after a certain amount, they started calling me She Diddy. They're like, man, she act like Diddy. She just like Diddy.
Why they called her She Diddy because she was drugged? This shit's getting wild.
And hence, I've been She Diddy for the last 20 years. So I feel Orlando when he be like, man, I'm Puff. It's nice to meet you, I'm Puff. Because when we get faded, like, it's like he come out in us, like, and that's forever. That's why it's haunting us to this day.
How do you think he was able to, but besides?
That's crazy. Everybody thought Orlando Bloom was crazy all these years, making all them crazy videos like, oh, this dude's nuts. He's just on drugs. But the boy was spitting the truth, I think. It looks like.
Besides all the things you guys were laced with, you think he put maybe his DNA or something kind of strange into that concoction?
Yeah, the reason why he liked to take, we have a chakra in our anus, guys and girls, and your chakra is a pathway to your soul.
They say we have a chakra in our asses. I think, hold up, let me go back a little bit. A chakra.
Yeah, we have a chakra in our anus, guys and girls, and your chakra is a pathway to your soul. So because
what's the chakra? Okay, a pathway to your soul, whatever.
As he's working for Lucifer, his goal is to take souls to hell. So that's why straight men, he wanted to turn them gay. Even if a gay man was gay, he wanted to make him be a pedophile and be with a minor. His thing was to take the soul. So that's why after a certain amount of time, he would make an announcement like, you better go on home because, the party really about to crack now.
That's Ashton right there, bro. That is Ashton.
And all of a sudden, everybody's demon would come out. And that's on God. Like, have you ever gotten, like, so faded or drunk where your body is doing stuff, but in the morning you have literally no recollection? Like, if it ain't from your homeboy showing you it, like, man, I recorded you, nigga. If it wasn't for him showing you, you would swear up and down you didn't do that shit.
Those white parties, there's a lot of movie stars. There's a lot of, I hate to call them important people because everybody's important, but there's a lot of stars. There's a lot of like people, what do you call them, celebrities.
But then when he show you the video, you like, what the? I jumped in the pool. I don't even know how to swim, my nigga. What? Like, I don't even remember that bitch. Like, what? It was like that.
That's that blackout drink.
Right, but he had imagine everybody blacked out though. It doesn't matter if you a celebrity or. That's why J-Lo left the country. He had her sticking bottles and stuff up in my homegirl. She was only 11 years old. She the girl that they put on the
old crying ass J-Lo? The one that wanted, we gotta save our country. That J-Lo?
The private jet, they with the jelly beans. They put on a private jet. They took her to the studio in New York, and then had the nerve to dress her up in a D&G sweater, do her hair, put makeup on her, and take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. And then the same girl,
J-Lo was messing around with.
man, there's so many. I drop names on the neck, man. We talking about Diddy right now, but it's yeah. And then that's the same girl that in the magazine is laying on the table butt naked with fruit and food and stuff off of her, and we all eating off of her. I sucked the strawberry off her. She 14 years old laying on that table.
Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know what to believe, man. I don't know what to believe. That I don't know how deep that. Look at this. You got all kinds of people there. Who's that in the back right there? This right here, this person. That look like J-Lo. It might be. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But look at this, man. If I went to a party and I'll probably never get invited to a party where there's somebody laying on some fruit and stuff, and this dude putting. Nah, that's way too much. You're way too happy.
She had a body like a grown woman. You don't think anybody's looking at that thinking that's a kid laying there. You're assuming it's a grown woman. So he made everybody be with a minor, against your will, and he recording the shit. Same girl needed to do a number 2 on stage. She performing. She told him, I need to go off stage. I need you to bathroom. He told her no. She ended up shit on stage. It was a wet, went everywhere. And Denzel Washington grabbed up his wife, mobbed up to Diddy, and was like, man, you don't respect nobody. Had to run up out there. That's the incident they're talking about with Denzel Washington. Had to run up out of there.
So that's why Denzel and his wife left that party, because of that instance.
Yeah, Denzel don't play that. He's not playing
on stage, and she was only 14 years. He didn't know she was 14. It was just the fact that she shit on stage and in front of everybody. And then Diddy took her to a room and beat her ass because she shit on stage. Then he would only give her water baths and not let her wash with soap. I'm gonna say allegedly because she's still Jane Doe right now. I'm gonna say allegedly. You know what I mean? It's allegedly, but she wants a DNA on 2 of his kids because they took 2 babies out of her. They kept her locked up and they had her babies at the house.
Yo, this is a movie. This is like a horror movie. Oh my God. They took 2 babies out of her.
Babies they took out of her stomach. That's not allegedly.
Damn.
And allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, she had a threesome with Diddy and his own mama / auntie. And she had a threesome with Nelly and Diddy. That's not alleged.
No.
Allegedly.
Not country grammar. No. Oh. And Nelly's a OG. I know we heard his music. We thought his old, I know he did like stuff for the clubs, but don't get it twisted. Nelly's gangster.
Sorry, Ashanti. I love you, Ashanti. Congratulations on the baby. I love y'all together. It was 20 years ago. Don't get mad at 20. We talking about 20 years ago.
Still.
Don't get emotional. We just telling our truth, people. Please don't get mad. It's some of y'all's favorites. It's gonna kill y'all. It's gonna devastate y'all when you hear the names involved, because we all grew up on these people. We all love these people. We'd have never thought these people would have been involved in the things that they're involved in. We're just telling our truths, everybody, and it was 20 years ago. So please don't judge us or say we lying. We're being nice enough to let y'all know what's going on from an insider point of view. If you were not even there, don't tell somebody they lying when you weren't even there.
Big facts. And fans love to say, that people are capping or people are just coming up with stories. Now hold on, before we move forward, I'm still stuck on. You said Diddy and his mom and his.
That's what I'm stuck on.
Auntie,
No, Diddy's mom is really his auntie, has been claiming to be his mom this whole time. She's the one with the white nails. That's why he has that fetish. She's been picking him since he was adolescent because his daddy got killed when he was a baby. As soon as he had adolescent, he resembled his dad. So she started picking him. She's the one that picked his head up initially. That's why Oh, allegedly. I might be talking too much.
Nah, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We loving this. We loving this.
Yeah, but you know,
I don't know if I'm loving it.
allegedly, that's why he took Kim Porter out, because he has sex with his daughters, allegedly. The twins. The whole family has sex. The same girl I was telling you about, that the Jane Doe, the 11 and 14-year-olds, the same girl he made strap Justin Bieber down, and she had to strap him down while Diddy and two of his sons took turns, and she had to sit there and watch, and Justin Bieber was crying and begging to be let up, and when she went to unloosen him, Diddy socked her in the face in front of Justin Bieber. So we trying to get with Justin because he would corroborate. Allegedly, Justin, get at me, Justin. We be confidential. We ain't got to tell the press, nobody. Holler at me, Justin. I'll put y'all together. She was there, you was there. I was already out of it. She told me that story, but Justin, I got you.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? So I know it's hard for us to believe, because it's not hard. We believe it, but you can't even say you don't believe. I don't know, man. It's like, it's hard to believe because we tend not to believe things we haven't seen. You know, that's why you got atheists, you got people I want to believe I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Or nah, that's too far fetched for my brain to comprehend. But she has a point. You know, if you weren't there, you don't know. But it's just a lie.
Also, you saying Diddy and Nelly was in bed together?
He's had a threesome with Diddy and Nelly. Yeah, it's the same Jane Doe. This Jane Doe was around from 11 years old to about 15 years old. Bore 2 kids. I'm not going to say which one she believed are hers that he's been raising. You know what? On a side note, where is the white girl? Where's the white girl that he adopted?
I got asked about that today earlier in the interview. I think her name is Ava Combs.
Where is she? They said, oh, the twins are staying with one of Kamora's friends, or Kim Porter, whoever. The son's been in.
I didn't know he had a white daughter. Cause Diddy, he be jumping back and forth. Oh, I'm a black nationalist, or he be I don't know.
New York and back and forth to LA. Where's the white girl that they was online bragging and proud that they saved her life and everything? Where is the white girl?
She done disappeared.
Ava. Where's Ava? I won't call her the white girl. Shout out to my white people.
Exactly.
My mom's half white. I love white people. I'm white. It's white in me. Where's Ava? Everybody, can we do a campaign? Everybody, hashtag Where's Ava?
Where's Ava? We need some shirts made too.
Right. Where's Ava? Mask, all that. Booty shorts. We can twerk to it. All that.
See, when she says shit like that, I'm like, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Man.
That's to be continued.
Boy, you done gave us some jaw-dropping information so far, man. This is whoa.
Like Black Rob. Shout out to Black Rob. Whoa.
Now tell us a little bit about how he ended up putting you with Jacob the Jeweler, and tell us how that Jacob the Jeweler story went down.
Yeah, so the first party I did, it was above board, you know. It was, I networked. Excuse me, I saw everybody. I was there front line, like, you know, I was calling back home to the Cali people, like, hey, you'll never believe this, like, for real, like, and then next party, it was like, yeah, you want to rap, you want to sing, right? You dance at the club, right? He started out like he was turning me point me in the right direction, because everybody's been to the strip club, and every girl that's been a stripper knows you love the guys that come in, and if they're not the ones spending money, they point you to their homeboy that is. Have you ever seen a bachelor party come in and they be like, it's not me, but get him, he's the one paying for everybody. So it was kind of like he did that, like he took the money.
Yeah, that's true. I heard from friends.
Mindset that I had of being a dancer, of like, while you at my parties, I'm gonna point you in the right direction. You take care of them and I'm gonna put you on. That's how I understood it. Coercion of the heart. And because I wanted to be on so bad, and he was actually real, Puffy. It wasn't like it was Puffy's assistant. It was like real Puffy saying it. I believed it. And I'm like, I had already been manipulated by Jake Steed and did, movies that got me nowhere. I was dancing at Larry Friend's Hustler Club only because me and Anthony Gallo had got robbed for everything, and it was go back to Cali broke with everybody
Damn.
laughing, or you start dancing. That's how I ended up starting to dance. You know, I'm dancing. We have a nice lifestyle. We got a doorman building, you know what I mean? But Diddy said I just got to basically do the same thing I've already done that's got me nowhere and it's going to get me somewhere. Coercion of the heart. I was with it. But then as he kept adding on, so that night I was asked to wear a black dress at a white party, but I didn't think nothing of it. Like, he always supplied the uniform. That's another
Who's
thing.
this?
In the Vibe magazine, let me go back to Vibe magazine real quick. I never signed a release. I wasn't paid anything. I didn't even know I was going to be in Vibe magazine. I woke up to Anthony getting a phone call from one of his model homeboys. Like, hey, you know your girl in Vibe magazine, because back then, when a new story or a new campaign came out, it was on the newsstand and everybody went out to get it. It was an East Coast thing, because in Cali, we didn't do shit like that. Nobody rushed out to get the latest magazine, but in New York, they did that shit. So we had just had the night before, so we laying in the bed naked, and I wake up to him smushing my head in the pillow, like, what the fuck you doing in Vibe magazine? I'm like, what? I'm in Vibe magazine, like, what?
Oh.
He was like, yeah, Nelly just called. That's his homeboy Zanell. Shout out to Zanell. He went on doing a lot of stuff with Diddy, Zanell, Figueroa, I don't know. Yeah. But he was like, yeah. So I'm like, what? He's like, so we got jumped up, put our clothes on, you know, doorman opened up the door for us. Right there was a newsstand. You know, Diddy's on the cover on the boxing gym, you know what I mean? Gloves or whatever. We opened up, flipped through it, and there I am. That picture that you see, big as day. I had no idea. That picture was taken in 2004. They didn't run a story to 2006. I had no idea that they put in there, Diddy supplied the clothing. Then they put the caption, guest strikes a revealing pose. I wasn't a guest. Who would I be a guest of? Who knew me? You know what I mean? Did Mary J. Blige say, come on, Sheree? And then if I am a guest, the audacity of me thinking I could just come.
You can't believe anything. News, there is fake news. There's fake everything. I'm not saying her, I'm saying these people coming out now with the invention of the internet is the worst thing for people like this. Worst thing. Not like her, I'm saying like the Epsteins and the Diddys.
Come in some little ass go-go shorts and a bikini top to somebody's exclusive white party with all kind of millionaires, and I'm a guest of who? But I'm their guest, and I'm gonna just show up like that, not a nice elegant gown or nothing. I'm gonna just show up all hoochie mama. Nah, I was on his event staff, but that's how they got away with putting me in there without trying to give me no employee credit, right? And then I found out later, another reason why they put me in the Vibe magazine is so all the guys who wanted extras would know who to look for at the parties and to laugh at me because they took advantage of me after they drugged me and I was unconscious. The Fed said, well, allegedly, I'm not gonna say
Allegedly,
someone said
that's the
that
new
when they did the
buzzword.
raid, I'm on them tapes and there's multiple A-list celebrities running a train on me, including certain people that are presidential. No, we're not talking about. We're talking about Diddy. We're gonna come back to that. LB, stay with me. We're gonna go any further till we get the result.
Man.
Hey, but anyway, once I found that out, I've been living my life for the last 20 years not knowing that had even happened to me. And now because they found out that I know that I'm on them.
They gonna kill Diddy, I'm sorry. Oh, he's gonna, how they say now, unalive himself.
Tapes with them doing that to me. These are people that have smiled in my face since then. I had no idea that. But if there's a certain way the tape is going to come out, and there's a certain way that it never will. You gotta stay tuned.
Did that scare you? Like, were you scared when the feds advised you that, you know, there was some pretty high profile people doing some crazy things to you?
It angered me actually because, you know, I went in under the presumption that we were all working together to make the, event hot. And I was doing my part as a hired entertainer to bring my West Coast vibes and to make, the part. And I was always complimented. That's why I kept being invited back. When there was multiple, girls all around the city, all around the tri-state, you go up and down the East Coast, you can get a girl in from Boston, Connecticut, Jersey real quick. But they kept rehiring me because I made that shit hot. And I was, I was genuine, naive, and I was like a fan. And they played on it. I didn't realize how pretty I was. And they took advantage. And he likes to steal your light. He's an energy vampire. He steals your light. He takes a piece
Energy
of you, and then he
vampire.
infuses the devil's seed
That reminds me of that show, What We Do in the Shadows. If you haven't watched that, you gotta watch that. I love that show.
in you from him, and puts a little evil from him into you that you can
Oh my God, that's funny. He's an energy vampire, and the show's called What We Do in the Shadows. That's what he does in the shadows, or he did.
never take out of you. It's like soul ties. I want to be hypnotized, actually.
Damn.
I want to be hypnotized and want y'all to tell me what I said and what I did while I was under.
Now, what you were telling me about Diddy, that kind of reminds me of that movie. I don't know if you ever seen it, Rosemary's Baby.
I never saw it. What happens in that?
Well, basically, this lady, man, this is back in the 60s. This is a really dope movie, though. But they move into this brand new apartment, and the husband's an actor. So in order for him to advance his career, he has to do demonic, satanic stuff in order to advance his career. So one of the things he sacrificed was his wife, and he allowed these demons and devils to impregnate his wife, so that way she could have the devil's baby.
And that's a lot, and that's what's going on within the Hollywood and the music.
This is your
Lord.
brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone.
Industry, and that's why people are leaving the country and everything, because that's what they do, is practice in satanic and demonic activity. That's why when they're blessed with the highest status, the most money, the best cars, the best food, the best everything, they choose to spend their time on a daily basis doing evil, not doing good, not going around to the homeless shelters for single moms, the single mom shelters, and saying, I'm gonna pick 3 women who ride the bus every day, who got 3 kids or more. 3 kids, three women getting cars today. That's what I'm gonna do when I get my money. I'm gonna wake up and go to the women's shelter, and they say you have a good report and you ride the bus every day to get to work, and you paying your kids daycare and all that. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. Just I don't want no press. You won't even know I did it. I want.
That's what I always say. I have money. I don't want no press that I, that I did, some charity or shit like that.
Wake up every day doing shit like that. Fuck a Gucci bag. I don't need a bag to fix my teeth. My teeth already straight. I need a bag to fix my streets and to save souls. That's my goal.
Amen.
As I look back on it, now everything is coming out, I would almost say Jacob might be a victim himself, because he already did that time back then for helping laundering that money. That's not allegedly. He did time.
Jacob.
So now he's back in a twist that involves, Diddy and his association, and his wife was there that night. And maybe Diddy set it all up and lined it all up so he can get footage on him to blackmail him, use me, have me thinking I'm going to come out, and maybe like Jacob is but it did go down. My dress was flipped up. They had me wear a black dress that night when everybody else was wearing white. They put Tamiko in the pink dress. She was the one passing all the money and doing all the back and forth, almost like a handler or a wrangler. And I got an extra $1,000 that night when I did the extras. That's when I thought, okay, if I just do the extras, like eventually it's going to be an end to the rainbow and I'm going to be on.
So was it just 1,000 the whole night, or was it like 1,000 per person, or how did that work?
Yeah, I only got 500 to do the go-go dancing. So when it was
that seems like nothing now, but 20 years ago that would have been like, oh, we got 500.
above board, the first part I just made $500 plus the experience, networking, and all that. When I did the extras, I got my 500 plus 1,000. But next party it was 3 niggas. And the next party was 7 niggas, and I still was only getting my 500, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
So no extras, no
Allegedly.
extra 1,000 and any of that. It was just 500.
He was getting the extras, allegedly. They was shooting him the $100,000 chain. They was shooting him the keys to the yacht. They was shooting him the penthouse. They was shooting him the awards while I was sucking in the fucking allegedly.
Now, what was your boyfriend's reaction? Because was he at some of those events, or were you just there
He
solo?
went to a couple, but either he wasn't privy because I didn't tell him. I didn't want him to know I was doing that shit. But if he did know,
Right.
Diddy and them had told him, and he would just maybe he had a side deal. But he knew I was in the game. He knew I was a dancer. He knew I was networking. He knew if the money's there, go get it. But he wasn't like pimping me or anything or saying go get it. You know, he was my boyfriend.
Now, with all this information that you're putting out, many people are wondering why would you come out with this information now versus
Well, when I moved
previously?
back after they jumped me in Harlem in December 2009, I had to move back abruptly to California. After
I people we tend to think it's easy for people that are going through shit like this to just be like, yo, this happened to me, blah blah blah, whatever. This is a big thing. This girl got exploited allegedly, and all this kind of stuff. It's not like you could just go, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it wasn't like it was just a random dude, you know, on the corner or somebody she knew. This is somebody powerful. You know what I'm saying? There's fear behind it, a lot of fear.
Anthony Gallo was after Anthony Gallo was cheating on me with Rihanna and Megan Good and all his model bitches. After Diddy and all them had me jumped in Harlem. After I left Anthony and got my own spot in Harlem, they had me jump through my same Jane Doe I was telling you about. That actual Mark Diddy's attorney signed us out because she was in the mental hospital at the same time. And I heard, now that we're back like Voltron connecting,
Voltron, that's
I'm
old school.
finding out that Diddy's attorney Mark doped her up a gang of times because they took her off the country a gang of times allegedly, but she about to pop out with her name in her lawsuit.
Right, the island.
So as far as your legal proceedings, where are you at now with your
Oh,
lawsuit and
right
things like
now,
that?
I'm in consultations with new uh, legal, legal. I have until December 11th to assign a new attorney to my case. I'm taking my time. I'm in consultations with very big, high profile attorneys. I'm working on the settlement so I can pop out with my new attorneys who help me settle. Because I already know as soon as the criminal starts in May of 2025, all civil cases are going to go on stay anyway. So I'm working on settling mine because I already know I'm going to be called into the criminal. So that's where I'm at with it. Everybody thinks that I'm in some type of disarray because I haven't popped out, or it's been said that my people withdrew, and that a withdrawal was because of a fire. I don't want to talk. I don't want to give it too much attention, but somebody was being fired, and that's why they publicly withdrew to try to hurry up and save face. It looked like they left because they were running around doing press and ad missions that I had not made or authorized, and I'm the client. I can have as many or as little attorneys as I want, and if I feel like I'm being ignored or not paid attention to, and I want to hire additional representation, that's my prerogative. That is not for somebody to control me and tell me I can't and run around doing press that they're not
Crazy.
even letting me do. We're not even doing press together. So
I want to know
yeah,
who
just let that
the
go. And now I'm doing
presidential
my
person
own legal
was.
strategy. And worst case scenario, I go in there and represent my damn self
Don't do
because the
that.
press alone will be
Don't do
great.
that.
And I don't care if I win or lose because I've been rich. My daddy just died.
Don't do that.
LAPD. I got an inheritance.
Don't do that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Imagine me in court. Imagine me in federal court representing myself, LB. I'll just have you there. LB, I need you to cover it, LB. Have some shits and giggles on
I
the
got you.
gang. Mustard on that beat,
I
huh?
got you. I got you. Yeah.
Hey, tell DJ Mustard to call me because I want them to bring me out February 2025 in New Orleans on stage when Kendrick's performing West Coast. We up. Just let me say, mustard on that beat, huh?
I don't know if this is a rumor or if this is something that was just on the internet. Were you were married to Al B Shore's son or no?
No, Quincy, we're flirting right now. We met and we're fancying each other. And what better way to get at his daddy who killed his mother, allegedly, than to date the woman that's about to take all his money?
How you gonna have a relationship with Quincy? You know Quincy loves love Mr. Combs, man.
He do,
How
he
that's gonna
do.
work?
He trapped in the middle and he been doped up his whole life. Imagine if you've been getting dope out the bottle.
Oh my God.
Allegedly.
All right, thank you so much, man, for coming on the Lionel B Show, man. You gave us so much
Man, I
information
love
out there.
you. I love
Goodness. Look, it's crazy. There's a I'm gonna leave a link to this whole video. And sorry, my son's asking me if he's taking the bus. But this is insane, bro. And I don't know, this lady, I don't know who she is. But I feel like, you can't say you don't believe, but I don't know. It's like I don't know if I'm saying she's a little extra, like adding extra stuff, but I think a lot of the things she says is true. But we're at a point like it could be that she feels like she's at a point where I could just say anything and everybody's gonna believe it because this dude's done so much that you could just add whatever and you might as well believe it because he's done so much that even if it wasn't true, it's still gonna stick to him. You know what I mean? This dude's done so much bad to people, to women and young boys, men. I remember 50 saying he tried to take him out shopping, and he's like, "Hey, man, let me take you shopping." And 50 was like, 50 said, "What the fuck? Fucking take a grown man shopping, man." 50 ain't playing that. I love 50, man. But anyway, let me know what you guys think it is. I already know. I already know. You know what I mean? I already know. I'm gonna have some more stuff coming out, more reactions. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, guys. And I will see you on the next smoke.